Hey guys, Papa Pete back again for one more video in 2020, a year that I think we all want to get behind us. And it's going to be a very typical video that a lot of people do. I'm going to, with YouTube and with my gaming aspirations in mind, I'm going to give you my top 5 New Year's resolutions for 2021. Here we go.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
After the video, don't forget to check out IntellivisionCollector.com for all your Intellivision needs. That's IntellivisionCollector.com.
Number 5.
Now for my number 5 resolution, it's going to be something that I was working on at this time last year, the exact same thing. I seem to work towards it a little bit, and then I fade back away and let things sort of go astray again. And that is, I really want to organize my game room as soon as possible in 2021. I have stuff around here everywhere, stuff from old videos. I have stuff waiting to make new videos. I need to rearrange things. I need to clean up things. My God, it's just so hard to keep organized when you're kind of like a pack rat like I am. I have a little bit of a hoarding issue, maybe, as a lot of collectors do. But I still have to find a way to really get control of the things that I have in this room and organize my game room in a better way. Yeah, I got my Xbox stuff in good order. I'm pretty happy with that. I've got my Intellivision stuff in pretty good order. I'm not all that happy with my Intellivision, to tell you the truth, because I've had a lot of additions that I haven't gotten organized into the collection yet. And my Atari looks pretty good up here. But overall, I just have to start from scratch. I really almost want to redo this whole room and replan and reorganize my game room in 2021. So that is my number 5 resolution.
Number 4.
So my number 4 resolution has to do with my YouTube channel, and that's that I want to get better organized. You see a lot of organization, in the cards here right now. I want to better organize and regulate my YouTube channel. I tend to put out videos irregularly. I want to develop a routine schedule where people can expect to see pickup videos or review videos or maybe community moments on a very regular dated basis, because there's nothing better for a YouTube channel for its growth if people know and can expect when you're going to be putting things out. And with my life all around, I guess, still working 40 hours a week and everything else that's going on, plus my tendency to procrastinate an awful lot when I'm making a video, the hardest part for me for making videos is this part right here, sitting down in front of the camera and actually recording the information, and then I edit it. And the editing part isn't too bad, but man, I tend to put off this recording part for a very long time because I sometimes just don't know what to say. But anyway, in 2021, I want to develop a better regulated schedule for all the different types of videos that I like to do for my channel.
Number 3.
So my number 3 resolution is something more gaming oriented, and that is that I want to spend more time actually playing some of the games that I haven't played either recently or at all over the years. And I'm not talking about games that like new games that come out to spend more time on the newer gaming generations, but really is to go back and play some of the old ones that I either haven't played in a long time, I've never actually beaten, or just that I know that I'd love, but I haven't had the time to play them. And if you haven't noticed, I've started a little program, a little video string on my channel called Old Guys versus Old Games, or Old Guys and Old Games. And I've done it with AD&D for Intellivision Day, and I also did it for Demon Attack in one of the Atari I.O. challenges. And it was a lot of fun making those gameplay videos. So this year, I want to expand on that concept a little bit, and I want to go back and look at some of the older games. I'll tell you a couple ones I'm talking about. I'm talking way back to the Atari days. I want to beat E.T. I've never actually beaten E.T. I know I can do it. I know I've how to do it. And also another really big one. Actually, I'm going to tell you one first. Is PS4, and that's Spider-Man. I played the first round of that, and I've never gone back to it. And I really want to play that game because I love that series. I love Spider-Man, and the game is just phenomenal. So that's not really retro, but I guess it's last generation now with the PS5 out, so we'll let it go. But one that I really want to go back to for old guys and old games is the Castlevania series. And especially, you'll be surprised to hear this one, but especially Castlevania 2, because I think they could really make a good multiple episode video as I go through and finally beat Castlevania 2 after all these years. It is a game that I played back in the 80s, but never came anywhere near close to beating it. And I really don't have any excuse anymore because I have all the tools at my disposal to go ahead and play the game. So that, to finish some of these classic games from a couple years ago, as well as from back in my youth, that is my third resolution for 2021.
Number 2.
So for my second resolution for 2021, it's not only to organize this game room, but it's to organize my other game room at the same time. About 2 years ago, I started working on a room upstairs that used to be somewhat of a game room for 64-bit before he moved out. And it was really full of junk. There was all kinds of things in the room. And we cleaned the room all out, and I spent all kinds of money and time putting shelves all in it. And I've got a lot of the games put in there, but then as the collections merged, it sort of got away from me. My stuff went in there originally in an organized fashion, but it overwhelmed that room a little bit. It sort of overflowed into our extra bedroom. And now, with the merger, I've never gone back and reorganized my NES collection or even GameCube, Super Nintendo, any of those things. So that is my second resolution, to go back. I'll show you some pictures of the room. It's not a real big room, but it's got a lot of potential to hold a lot of really fantastic things, including my NES collection. And to be quite honest, since the merger, I don't even really know what I have for NES games. But we're gonna find out in 2021.
Number 1.
So, the most important thing to me for a resolution for 2021 is to finally set some strict guidelines for myself in creating the series that I enjoy making the most and I put the most work into is the 125. I want to develop a regular schedule for the 125. I already know that I hope to do 5 seasons of 25 games each. And I was hoping to have a season done every year, but I've been about a year already and I've only done 14 episodes. Now, it is proven to be much more work maybe than I expected, because I do dedicate probably as much time to one of the episodes of the 125 as I do like 6 or 7 other videos combined, because I really want to do it justice and I want to do it well. But at the same time, if they're released irregularly and not like if it's a month or so between episodes, people are going to lose interest in it. And I really do want to keep that going because it's very important to me, and I really love the Intellivision community, and I want to add my part to it. So I really would like to become much more regular, whether it's every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, or even every month, if that's what it comes down to, at least to know every date that the next episode of the 125 is going to come out, because I'm really happy to make that show, and I'm really happy with the way it's turned out so far and the feedback that I've gotten. So I think it deserves more dedication and more restrictions of my time. Well, guys, that's it for my 5 resolutions for 2021. I don't know, they're pretty simple. They're all based around my gaming and my YouTube channels. Now, I might have some personal resolutions that you may see in me. I do have some resolutions of the typical ones. Everybody should lose weight. I've lost weight. I've gained weight. I've put it back. I've taken it off. And I really have to do some lifestyle changes that help me take it off for good. Hopefully, you see some changes in me over the next 6-8 months that are kind of noticeable when you look back at the size of me in this video. But anyway, that's a different story. I just want to talk about gaming and YouTube right now on the Papa Pete channel. And in the meantime, Happy New Year. Hope you had a great holiday. 2020 has had its challenges, as we all know, so let's just hope for a much happier, healthier, safer 2021. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me today and all the time that you spent with me this year. Take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. having grown up by the age of 50.